Hey y'all, peace on earth and love and light to you. I am Gabrielle-Ether. Welcome to my channel. So we're going to do this reading on Tamar and the women of the real. So I guess if you guys was drawn to this video, then you probably have been seeing the videos like I have. And maybe I'm just extremely late to this thing because I don't know, I would assume there's other readings like this out there. I haven't seen any, I haven't went to go look for any, but I assume there gotta be. But I was just watching and I was like, I really want to know what's going on. So this is this reading is like a perfect example for me to explain to you guys what this means, because as I read the comments, sometimes I feel like maybe people don't know what this means, because like maybe if we if I don't know, when I get some comments, it just seems like they can't know what psychic readings are. Okay, so I really don't like to prefer myself as a psychic. I would prefer to say seer, but you know, I put psychic out there so people can kind of know what the reading generally is. And so a psychic would be someone who would be appointed to kind of see, well, we believe that, you know, there's a higher being, there's a creator of this world that knows all, and that appoints certain people to be able to see certain things like beyond the natural world, this material world. Also, that would be me, a seer, a light worker, some of you. So that's what we believe, and that's why we are here. That's why we do these type of readings. So we also believe, at least I do, not every seer, I do psychic readings. They also, all of my celebrity readings will always be Illuminati based, okay? So some people probably don't know that when they come here. So I'm going to explain to people that they're Illuminati based. If you don't believe in the Illuminati, then, you know, you can just go to another video because you ain't going to be able to feel me. So we believe that Illuminati is these people that control the world, that control the media. And I think someone said on my Beyonce video, like, you can't mess with legal documents. Well, that's what the Illuminati is. That's who they are. Okay, so they definitely can and will. And so the thing is, a lot of this stuff is just for entertainment, where they put a lot of lies out there and deceit out there. But sometimes what we're here for, we come and try to unravel some of those lies for you guys, to show you guys like the truth. And those who believe in us, and they can, you know, feel me, they can follow me in the spirit, and they know what we're talking about, because they know that the Illuminati controls like this world in a negative way, and that's what we are here for. Okay, so yeah, that's my job. So I was beginning to think that maybe I just haven't, you know, explained to people what a psychic is or what the Illuminati is, and my purpose for doing these videos. Okay, so I'm a light worker, and I have to shine light onto these negative things that they try to get people to believe. And like I said, some of this stuff is for entertainment, but then they start to use the same stuff to like manipulate us in certain kind of ways. So that's why we have to come and shut those things down. Okay, especially, but when you come here, it's going to be all about the Illuminati. Okay, so you guys, I condition these cards for Lonnie. I'm going to put out 4 cards. It's going to be Lonnie, Tamara, Adrian, Jeannie. So for right now, that's all I'm going to put out. And we're going to see if they had anything to do with the situation. So if it comes out upside down, it means negative. If it comes out right side up, it means positive, okay? As far as the ladies of the women of the real are concerned, so any other time if it comes out upside down, right side up, we'll just see what it means, okay? But and I'm going to see if that means that has something to do with it or not, okay? When it comes down upside down and it's negative, maybe that person has like a negative look. This is going to be Lonnie over the situation or over Tamar, but doesn't mean they have anything to do with it. So I'm just going to see what it says, okay? This is Jeannie. This is Jeannie. Okay. And I'm just saying whoever's a spirit, when a card comes out, whoever the spirit tells me to say. So this back of the card right here, I feel like getting this one, and this would be Adrian. Okay, so and then for the last one would be Tamara. This is Tamara. So Lenny gets, it's right side up, it's positive. It's a very overwhelming card, okay? So y'all know how Lenny always come out. She's extremely emotional, like most cancers are. So this could really be how she's looking at the thing. Looks like her slate is more. I'm getting something. Looks like her slate is more clean, but it's like some bugs and stuff around here too. We're gonna get to Lonnie in a second. This is Jeannie. This is more of in a positive light. It's the right side up, but it definitely looks like she's going, like she's trying to get away with something. Because that's what I say when this card always comes out. Okay, this will be Adrian. This is a negative situation. Okay. Adrian is like, wow, this could have been like they were really good friends, and her heart is really broken about this situation, okay? So this is Tamara, okay? It comes out in a positive situation, like it comes out positive, but look at this, somebody has no business doing, okay? So I know what all of these cards are saying. Someone, come on now, y'all, follow me in the spirit, okay? Like I always say. So this is definitely someone has something that they have no business doing. So let me say this, since they keep saying they have nothing to do with why she got fired. That don't mean you weren't sitting up there looking at the whole thing when it was happening, when it was going down. They don't have nothing to do, even though this came out negative, I don't feel like this is saying she has something to do with Tamar getting fired. They don't have nothing to do with Tamar getting fired. And I'm getting a little heated because I never believed that anyways. Because look, and then if you just go to any of my videos, you'll see I pretty much interpret these cards the same. That don't mean you weren't sitting up there looking at this, Lonnie, when it was happening. You know, look at her sitting up there like, you know, you want to be on top, but you ain't saying nothing. I got another card like this. Is more confusing. It's more on a more negative level. This will be more lighter, so her slate is pretty clean. She didn't have nothing to do with it. That don't mean she didn't know it was going to happen. She's looking at this man down here. It's not like, you know, look at these bugs and stuff coming out of it. It's not like she didn't see it happening. It's not like she didn't know that this was going to happen. It's like, why they sitting up there saying, we didn't have nothing to do with you getting fired. No, you didn't go in and didn't, you know, conspire with them. You didn't set it up, but that don't mean you didn't see it coming. That don't mean that you didn't know that it was going to happen, you know. But you wanted to secure your bag and your position. Look at how she's sitting up here in this queen, so you didn't say nothing at all, okay? So I'm looking at this 10 right here, out with the old, in with the new. That's what I always say. That's how Lonnie felt about this situation, you know. Look at Jeannie. I just feel like Jeannie is kind of happy. Now, we all could see the energy, especially as empaths, of Jeannie and Tamar. And Tamar used to be kind of rude to Jeannie sometimes, and I used to wish Jeannie would stand up for herself. I think Jeannie is kind of happy that she's gone, you know. She's just like riding the wave now. She's happy that she is gone. That's what I think about when it comes to Jeannie. Like, she's like waving like bye. This is like something like trying to get away. Okay, so the way I would usually interpret this card, this is someone trying to get away with something, okay? She's happy she's gone. You know what? So Jeannie, it says like Jeannie didn't have nothing to do with her getting fired. I kind of feel like though, but this card is coming out so negative the way I'm feeling. So this is, like I said, you guys, these readings are for spiritual people. If you just listen to what I'm saying, then like, you can't do that. You got to look at this with a spiritual eye, okay? So I'm looking at this rabbit right here, with this pink rabbit with this red eyes, right? And I feel like if she could have done something, she would have, you know. She could have definitely had her hands in it. I don't think she was, but she could have, you know. And I feel like if anything, she would do anything to keep her gone, you know. Adrian, it looks like to me like she's really sad. She looks like this would be her, you know. Look at them holding hands. Let me turn this right side up now. Like them holding hands as if this was really her sister. Like she really feels sad about that, but she really feels betrayed. She really feels sad about this thing, you know. She really feels sad. I'm surprised to hear that because I didn't really want to believe any of them. I was like, man, cry me a river, whatever. She looks like she was really sad about it. Like, this is really breaking her heart. It tore a wedge into their friendship. She really don't know what went on, but I feel like this is just me speaking intuitively now. I'm gonna pull some more cards. It seems it's like she's kind of torn between what Tamar is saying, and she don't like, what Tamar has said or what she has said about everybody else. So she goes towards that. So now her heart is broken now because she was like, I thought this was really my friend. So now look at look at Tamara's situation. It's what I've always felt. I felt like she was the biggest liar up there. Why? Because anyone, not in real life, but on the media, who screams Christian, 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 and look at me, I'm a Christian, those are usually the biggest liars. That is the religion that they put out there usually for celebrities to run to, okay? So come on, look at this card. How negative it comes out. That's why I like these cards. I didn't know I was going to be doing Illuminati readings when I got these cards. So this is someone that has done something they had no business doing. So Tamara, the same as Lonnie, don't they look the same? Had nothing to do with her getting fired, but that don't mean you didn't know she was about to get fired. That don't mean that you didn't sit up there and look at this happening and did nothing about it. Didn't say nothing on her part. Did not take up for your friend. Why? Because you wanted that big personality out gone too. A lot of them, when Tamar was there, hey, she was like the star of the show. Everybody liked her. So yeah, I'm looking at like the fact that this is just, she's in this all blue. This is just showing a lower vibration of her. Okay, let's see. Oh, let's put these cards back down here. Let's put them back so we can see. I want to pull one more card for every last single one of them to see if Spirit want to tell me something else about this situation, okay? Let's pull a card for Lonnie now. Pull one more card for Lonnie. Okay, these two cards want to come out right here. Lonnie, the same energy, I feel like. Lonnie. Look, okay, so if you're familiar with my readings, this is what I always say. You're giving something up. You're giving your goods to something negative. This might be even in her own life, because I always feel like that relationship they got her in wasn't something that she wanted to be in anyways. I feel like that is something that they wanted her to go in, wanted to be in, okay? So, like, someone was just telling me that Illuminati uses a lot of bunnies as they symbolisms too when it comes to Illuminati. And so this is her definitely doing something that she had no business doing. These people are not as innocent as you think, you guys. So this came out in a negative way. It's similar to this one. When you sitting up there looking out at something, look, she got all the goods. And then a lot of those people like Tamara, talking about, I work on my character all the time, and I am so hurt when people are saying the bad things about my character. Yeah, because you don't want, you just sit up there and build 20-something years of this good girl image. So no, you don't want people to start seeing the devil that's really in you. No, of course you don't. So look at Lonnie, like she has all this goods now. She's sitting up like a queen. She has all this goods. I feel like she's feeling bad, like her conscience is actually getting to her. She has all these good things around her, but how does she really feel on the inside? She's dark. Okay, so let me pull a card for Jeannie. Oh my gosh, my cards got wet. Wait, y'all. So Jeannie, I watch her show. Hello, Honey. I love Jeannie Mai's personality. I think all of them are with the Illuminati, just like any entertainer. But I watch them for entertainment. Just like most people watch me for the entertainment when they don't even believe in it. This is Jeannie. That's on the card that wants to come out. So, all these cards, these are the cards that I usually say the same thing to. Jeannie wants to sit up there and act like she didn't see this, like she didn't know that you know something was going on with this situation. All of them did. I would feel like all of them did. I can't wait till I get to Adrian, because so far the cards are saying the same thing, that they are. At first it was just saying Jeannie was like, I'm happy she's gone. If she could have did it, she could have did it, but she didn't do it. And now it's actually saying she's sitting up there ignoring it, acting like she don't see this big old shadow right there in front of her. Like, don't we all turn around when we see somebody behind us, this big thing right here? Like, she's sitting up there acting like she didn't know that, like, this was going to happen. She knew this was going to happen. She saw this big monster about to come into the room, and she's sitting up there acting like she didn't see none of it. Now we get into Adrian. I'm just going to stop right here on Adrian. So, once again, and it didn't even go long. Wasn't I saying I believe all of them was like this? These are the cards. And if those, some of you guys watch my pick a card readings, you can even say in the comments like, yeah, I'm sure you guys have picked some of these cards before. I say the same thing, you know. So sometimes they vibrate high because some of you guys are vibrating high. So then I will interpret it different. But usually I say, you know, somebody, you know, you trying to do something, you trying to have fun. This is Adrian. She trying to have her fun, but she slipped up, honey. She slipped up some type of way. So these people be sitting up there acting like they didn't know, you know, like I said, Adrian was actually really hurt by the situation. But this is actually saying, Adrian, why you hurt? If you sit up there, Tamar hurt her. That's what it is. Tamar hurt her. Maybe she didn't expect Tamar to act like this. But she's sitting up there swinging and acting like nothing is going on. Look at that. I'm just looking at how everything is pink and blue, but her hair is blue. As if she knew more, you know, blue on top of her head. Blue on top of her head, the color of intuition, as if she did not know more than what she's leaning on to do. And look at that bunny sitting up there, like the bunny, like I was saying with Lunny cards, sitting up there, you know, watching her. Just sitting up there looking like she's having so much fun, but her shoe came off. She slipped up. She lost the ball here. She didn't take up for her friend when she was supposed to. Maybe this card is saying that too. I really felt like she was hurt by Tamar, but she broke the friendship. She broke the friendship. Are y'all picking that up? Because look at this. Look at this card. She slipped up. Okay, I don't have that much storage left, but we only got one more person left. Tamara.
I bet they get paid doing garbage.
I'm gonna pick this card right here for Tamara. Another card that came out negative. Look at this, similar to Jeannie's card. I interpret these cards the same all the time. It's not like I'm giving y'all brand new interpretations for my cards, okay? So like I said, these are my cards. I have my own interpretations for these cards because these are oracle cards, okay? So you can definitely follow me in the spirit. I can't tell you what the spirit is telling you though, but I have my own interpretations for these cards. Look how this card came out in this negative way, and now this black and white. She been part of the Illuminati. What was I telling you guys about her image? Her image that she's working on every day. Yeah, the image that they gave you. Look at this black and white image right here. She's running on something worse than what Jeannie is, you know, because she's been in this, trying to get away with something. Let me turn this right side up. Trying to get away with something, you know. And I don't know, I just see, I look at that red bracelet on her all the time. You know, I just see, and I feel like from generations to generations, this character even kind of looks like her, right? Generations and generations, she's like used to this witchcraft. She's used to sorcery. She's used to dark magic and things like that. And that's how I feel about that. It's just how I feel. And, yeah, I mean, especially with this bell down here. I'm looking at her holding this right here, but which kind of signifies a wand to me. Like, she's used to manipulating situations, her and her family, for generations after generations. I've always felt like that about her, anyways. Especially when it came to her grandmama passing. That's a whole nother video, though. But, like I said, she knows, Tamara knows that this is just the game. This is the game and this is how it works. I feel like if anything, she's almost frustrated with Tamar because she was like, girl, you've been in a long time too. Don't act like you don't know how this game works. So she was like, you're blaming us when we have nothing to blame, but you know how this game works. But then, you know what, Tamara, don't you sit up there and act like you had nothing to do with it, because a lot of you guys, you know, when they said to Tamar's end was over, you know, y'all didn't have nothing to do with it. Y'all was probably cool with her and hated that, but y'all knew that it was coming, and all of y'all saw it happening. That's what my cards are saying, okay? All of them saw it happening. All the cards was coming out saying that they definitely saw it happening. So that's what I felt like. Cry me a river. I was already feeling like that, y'all. Like, you in the industry, y'all know what's going down. All of them saw it happening. They knew what was happening. They probably had a chance to take up for their girl, and they didn't. So I was in a situation like that before. That's why it's easy for me. Not just easy for me, but that's one reason why I can see it happening when people who are supposed to be good people being fake, you know, especially if it was 4 against 1. And Tamar, she's such an easy target. I mean, she's like, she comes off crazy anyway, so you know, she's an easy target, you know, but that's what they do. And I've seen all of those people on the real being fake before, but you know what? What's your reputation that you put out there? For those of you guys who might have like a chance in the entertainment industry, watch your reputation when you get up there, because it's like R. Kelly, you know, look what they make him known for, you know, for messing around with these little girls, because he was like, you know, this handsome man. The ladies loved him, saying this Usher. Now his reputation was, you do something they don't want you to do or something like that, they're gonna mess up your reputation. Now you know, as you know, a womanizer also, and that, you know, you were looked at like you were a whore. So now you're giving these women diseases and everything they say, because that was your reputation that you put out there. You know, this like womanizer, this Casanova type personality. Look at Chris Brown. You know, he's a Taurus. So and then if he's a high vibrating Taurus, he probably ain't never bothering nobody. But if you mess with them, then you fixing to see a whirlwind of trouble if you mess with a Taurus, because most of the time, just like, you don't even have to mess with one, and they ain't messing, and they're not messing with you. So once you do something the Illuminati don't want you to do, then now what's your reputation going to be? It's going to be easy to make people believe that, you know, you're a child molester, R. Kelly. It's going to be easy to make people believe that you give people women diseases, Usher. It's going to be easy for them to believe that you are this woman beater and this crazy person that explodes everywhere, Chris Brown. And a lot of times it might even be Chris Brown, it might be his double, you know, and it's easy for them to make people believe, because now you have this daughter who is mixed and saying that and they probably, you know, when they just want to do this for an album or whatever, it might not even be Chris Brown, it might even be, you know, like I said, his clone, or just Illuminati doing it in general. So we just can't believe everything that they say. Oh yeah, they will put stuff on his page like, you know, or make him say stuff like he liked women with good hair or something like that. I just don't even believe none of these celebrities or the stuff that they got going on, because we believe those who follow these type of channels, who really is controlled over this, you know, stuff, who really controls their social medias, who really controls their albums, you know, who give these people these personalities, Tamara. So that is all, y'all. Continue to come and grow with me so we can become a part of, oh my gosh, continue to come and grow with me and subscribe so we can become a part of each other's tribe. Bye.
Bye.
My baby says bye.